What's new and what's missing in the MIUI 12.5 global stable update for the Poco F3 or the Xiaomi Mi 11X? Hey peeps, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you what is new in the official stable update of MIUI 12.5.1, the global build based on Android 11 running on the Poco F3 or the Xiaomi Mi 11X. Do note both of these devices are rebranded Redmi K40s, however the Redmi K40 gets MIUI 12 or MIUI 12.5 China builds, which of course have additional features, but with respect to the Poco F3 and Mi 11X, the update is exactly the same. The only difference is that the Poco F3 has NFC and it comes with Poco Launcher. Mi 11X does not have NFC and it comes with MIUI Launcher. Anyways, let us first check out the first change, which of course is a new logo. So with MIUI 12.5, you get a new 12 logo, and if you tap on what's new, you do have a change log which has been written by a 5-year-old at MIUI. Why? Because response to gestures is now instant, as if it was not instant previously. Then, with 20 times more rendering power, there are now few limits to what you can see with your screen. With custom device model adjustments, any phone becomes faster after the upgrade, and MIUI 12.5 became lighter, faster, and more durable. If you want to have a minute's silence for that change log, feel free to pause and have a silent minute. Next change you will notice is that you do have a new boot animation, and you also have a new boot sound, which in my opinion is pretty irritating. So if you want to disable that, you can go into settings, sound and vibration, and then you can go into additional settings, boot audio, disable this toggle, and the irritating boot sound will be gone for good. Then going back into settings, sound and vibration, you do have a new UI over here, and if you tap on notifications, it will take you to their online store. However, if you turn off your Wi-Fi, and then let me kill the ringtone or themes app, whatever you want to call it, go back into settings, sound and vibration, notifications, bam, here it is. The new tiled UI, you can choose from whatever tones you have on your device. Same applies for ringtones and alarms as well. So not sure why Xiaomi wants you to go to their online store all the time. I guess it's all about the money, honey. Back into sound and vibration, if you enable or disable DND, you do get a toast notification as well, which, to be very honest, does look pretty good. Next up, while we are on the home screen, let us go ahead and have a look at the volume panel. So you do have a new volume panel, and if you select DND, you can choose your DND duration using a slider. Again, does look pretty nice and pretty impressive. However, you do not get the new power menu, something which is available in MIUI 12.5 China builds. This is the power menu which you get with the 12.5 for global. Next up, if you access your control center, you can now switch between the control center and notification shade with just a swipe. So let us give it a try. Bam, here it is, notifications. Swipe again, bam, here it is, control center. Now when you expand your control center, the brightness slider is now stickied at the bottom. Previously it would disappear below the screen and the icons would take over the whole screen, but now they have made this good change. And if you try to change the brightness, the slider stays, everything else disappears. Again, pretty good. And if you press and hold on any notification, you do get the option of allow snooze, and you can also select more to have more options about that notification. And before you ask me, do you have your data usage? No, data usage is still not present, something which is again present in MIUI 12.5 China builds only. Next up, if you go into settings and if you go into apps, you do have two new options. First is manage home screen shortcuts. So of course, let me choose Poco Launcher, and you can now enable or disable what all icons you want to see in your application drawer, and these are the system applications. If you disable it, the application is going to disappear from your app menu and it is going to be frozen as well, so it should not be using any data or battery in the background. Now the super impressive MIUI engineers and developers also added the option of uninstalled system apps. Now this is a feature which they were bragging about in their presentation. MIUI 12.5, lighter, faster, more customizable. You can remove your system apps. Let us try that. Bam. Choose Poco Launcher one more time. No option, right? Why? They just added the menu item. They forgot to implement the feature. So again, as I said, pretty impressive and something which only Xiaomi or MIUI developers can do. Next up, if you go into privacy, you again have the old options, and if you go into privacy protection as well, again the old UI, and you do not get the iOS style options wherein something is accessing your camera or say your mic, you would get a notification in your status bar. Those options have not been rolled out to the global builds yet, only exclusive to MIUI 12.5 China for now. If you go into wallpaper and then go into profile, wallpapers, going to super wallpapers, you will notice that you now have 5 super live wallpapers. Previously there were only 2, so you do get additional bonus 2 super live wallpapers. Next up, if you go into your additional settings, the option has now changed. Previously I think it was called button shortcuts, now it is called gesture shortcuts. So herein you do have your 3-finger screenshot. Partial screenshot is still missing, but a new feature which they have added is back tap. So herein you can customize what do you want to do when you double tap on the back and when you triple tap on the back. So let us choose these options and let me take the case off. So for double tap we have chosen a screenshot. Alright, it did take a screenshot, and for triple tap we have chosen to open the control center. Yep, working fine. Alright, so for me it seems to be working without any issues. However, I did see some people complaining about the fact that it's not perfect, so sometimes it works. It's a bit hit and miss is the correct word. So you might face that situation. Next up, if you open the gallery application, you will see you still have the old gallery application, and if you select a picture, 3-dot menu on the bottom right, you do not get the option of using it as a PDF, and again, those features are exclusive only to MIUI 12.5 China. As for the benchmark scores, here are the benchmark scores on your screen right now. Now, what is the final take on this build? Well, my opinion, the final take, as always, Xiaomi, Poco, whatever you want to call them, they have shown that the people in China pay them more. Why? Because global Indian people, we are fools. We pay them less money so we get less features. BS. We pay them the same amount of money, sometimes maybe even more, but we always end up getting less features. And the worst part is their super impressive engineers did add the menu item for uninstalled system apps but forgot to add the feature totally, which is like, I won't even say laughable, it's like pitiful. It's like Manu Kumar Jain and your Anuj Sharmas and your the other guy who gives these global presentations. They should be ashamed of themselves. They brag so much on the internet about their software, their features, and when it comes to implementation, it is as good as SHIT. Anyways, there it is, peeps. That is what was new and what is missing in MIUI 12.5 global stable builds for the Poco F3 and the Mi 11X. And one good part, it is no longer stable beta. They have rolled out stable betas in the past, and that has been done with the Poco F1. So that will do it for this video. Hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.